Americans and people worldwide, it's time to start preparing for the Bitcoin halving. 3 days and 10 hours away, where Bitcoin supply that can be mined gets cut in half. 80% of the supply has not moved. There's 20% available. There's going to be a supply and demand issue. It's a risk on and risk off asset. There's been nothing like it in human history. In today's video, we're going to break down how we're 3 days, 10 hours away from the Bitcoin halving. I'm going to break down exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to show you a new Coinbase commercial that explains it very well, but you have to be very, very careful. It's still an extremely speculative asset. And if you don't have a game plan, you're gonna get wrecked. My name is Coach JB. What I work to do is make very complex macro and microeconomic strategies very simple so the normal everyday person can implement them. What we've done is created free resources for you. One of them is I show you how I take my profits from high risk, high volatile, high return assets. On the left side of the risk pyramid, I pull it down to the bottom in insurance-based products. I insure my family and I insure my wealth. So as everybody comes collapsing down, my principal is guaranteed by using insurance-based products. You can set up a free consultation with my licensed insurance team in the description of my video here, or if you click my social media platform. You can also download my absolutely free PDF book where I show you exactly what I talk about on the back end of every video, my 5 pillars of wealth. All right, so let's dive in today. Let's break this down. We're exactly 3 days and 10 hours away from the Bitcoin halving. So the first thing I'm gonna do before I show you this video is explain at my, there we go. I'll explain to you at my knowledge level on what the Bitcoin halving is. Okay. So the Bitcoin halving, basically within the next 4 days on Saturday, I think it is. I think it's on the 20th. Basically, the supply that can be mined gets cut in half. So the rewards for miners gets cut in half, I think from 900 down to 400. So there's never been an asset like this. Let me explain a little bit deeper. So it's a risk on, risk off asset. So when there's high risk, people are running to it. When there's low risk, people are running to it. It also cannot be printed like the US dollar. They can't just turn the printing machine on. There's a fixed supply, which creates supply and demand. 80% of it has not moved. And here's another caveat as well. You might want to check the numbers on this, but I think this is pretty accurate, is only 5% of the population has exposure to cryptocurrency. We went from cryptocurrency as a fraud, it's used for money laundering, to the largest asset manager in the world, Larry Fink, BlackRock, telling you it's a flight to safety. Remember, BlackRock is connected to Coinbase through Aladdin, the commercial I'm going to show you right now. Sophisticated, high-level AI trading systems. Okay, it's all interconnected, family. This is your new monetary system. That's why I'm completely non-emotional about this. And this is why I have an exit plan and why I will be pulling profits big time in this bull run, securing my wealth in things that guarantee my principal, that I can compound my money, and that I can borrow against tax-free. Very important to me and my family. This is about generational wealth, safety, security, and providing resources, okay? So we're gonna watch this commercial. It's an awesome commercial. It just explains it very well. This just came out from Coinbase. So now you're gonna start to see, the public is gonna start to see this type of stuff, and it's a great visual representation of the Bitcoin halving.
Over time, your money gets you less. Does Bitcoin? Well, in 2012, one Bitcoin bought you this much pizza. In 2016, this much pizza. In 2020, this much pizza. And in 2024, well, you get the gist. Roughly every 4 years, the future supply of Bitcoin is reduced. So historically, you get more, not less.
Bitcoin moves money forward. So think about the public watching this, guys. Since 1913, the Federal Reserve, your dollar has collapsed almost 99%. Their job is to control the money supply and job markets. Now they're reversing this. They're inverting it. They're saying Bitcoin moves you forward. Bitcoin gets you more in the future, which is the opposite. It's inversion. It's the opposite of what the US dollar has done for you and this current economy worldwide has done for you. Your dollars get you less every single year, every single minute. Bitcoin is reversing that process and giving you more. That's why the asset managers are moving towards Bitcoin. But the unsuspecting middle class has no idea what's going on. They're trying to survive. They're trying to pay for milk. They're trying to pay for gas. They're looking over here at a World War III narrative when we had a variant narrative that just disappeared. And now we're looking over here as the whole monetary system is flipping upside down. So here's some more news out here. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies tumble amid Middle East tensions. Bitcoin is down 8%. I've told you guys inside my academy, and here I've said I believe there's going to be a pullback before the Bitcoin halving. We predicted it to the T. It's nothing new under the sun, guys. I think it's going to continue to pull back this week before the Bitcoin halving, right? So I'll be accumulating more. I'll be accumulating more Bitcoin, and then some of the tokens that I really appreciate and trust in the future, like XRP. If it drops a certain, my bags are packed with XRP. I have quite a bit, so I am working to accumulate more Bitcoin, and that's what I've been doing every time it dips. So Bitcoin, the Middle East tensions right now, war makes markets go down. But remember, Bitcoin's a risk on, risk off asset. It's a completely different monster than we've ever dealt with in wartime narratives. Okay. We have this here, says Bitcoin ETH rise as Hong Kong's Bitcoin ETF applicants say they've been approved. So as everybody's telling you the last 4 years, it's a fraud. Now they're approving Bitcoin ETFs all over the world. And I'll continue to show you this. Kathy Woods is one of my favorite investors. She's fantastic. I just like her innovative look. I like her thought process. I like how thoughtful she is. I love the fact that she has a deep, deep research team. I think that's powerful. We have a research team as well. And we're doing the best we can to predict the future by looking at the past, right? She says one top cryptocurrency to buy before it soars 3,186%, according to Kathy Woods. ARK Investment Asset Manager, now this is her prediction, not mine, headed by Kathy Woods, focused on owning businesses that have major disruptive potential. The thinking is that the innovative companies can lead this huge growth potential, resulting in attractive long-term investment. The famed investor appreciates new technologies, so in no surprise that her fund is also bullish on the digital assets. To be more specific, there's one cryptocurrency Kathy Wood believes will soar 3,186% to 2.3 million. Perhaps it's time you consider buying. That's what she says. You do your own research. You do what you think. I'm accumulating more Bitcoin. All my bags are packed in all my other cryptos, and I am accumulating more. Now I'll share with you why and what I'm doing. Okay. So this is Merlin right here, the smartest way to track your crypto, if you see on my screen right here. Okay. So basically what I want to share with you guys is this is our dummy account, and it shows you basically, you can see all your assets and all your exchanges in one place. So you see over here, it has your total assets. It has all your exchanges. We also revolutionized where you can set up an actual exit plan, which is extremely important. So you can see your different exchanges here. So if you go here, you got your transactions, you got your assets. When you click your assets, this is how I'm building wealth. And from 2020 to 2022, how I built profits. I'm gonna do the exact same thing. So basically, for example, if you look at BTC, boom, I click, here's my exit plan. It's gonna pop up. On the right side here, I create an exit plan. It has my targets here. Okay, so these targets are different from my exit plan, but I'm just an example here. I got 4 exit targets, 20%, 20%, 20%. I'm exiting 50% of my portfolio, holding 50% long-term. And then you put in your estimated taxes right here, and it tells you how much you need to pay Uncle Sam. It's basically an interface where we help you you can set up your own exit plan. We have customer service to help you. An exit plan is extremely important, guys, okay? I'm exiting 50% of my portfolio during this bull run. 50% I'm holding long-term. I've been accumulating for a while now. And so 50% I'm holding, but 50% I'm exiting on the way up as everybody's coming in. For me, I pull from the left side of the risk pyramid. I pull off of high risk, high return. I go down into insurance-based products where it gives me anywhere from 6 to 12%. Okay, it has a guaranteed floor and principal, which is very attractive. And the eighth wonder of the world is compound interest. So if I can compound my wealth every 7 years at 10%, I'm golden, man. So I got the high risk assets. When I profit, I pull it into compound interest, compound accounts where I can compound. I love the fact that I personally, it's not a retirement policy. I got to be very clear with that. Because of tax code 7702A, you can access insurance products tax-free on the back end of my life. So when I'm on the back end of my life, I've locked in my tax rate and I'm borrowing based on my tax rate now, tax-free on the back end of my life. So for me, I always look in the landscape. I'm like, okay, so I got my high risk, which is cryptocurrency, super high risk. You got to be very careful, very speculative. If you don't have an exit plan, you're gonna miss the top. Okay. Then I got my security, which is my foundation, which is insurance. I have my wealth generators, which is my business. I have precious metals, silver for barterability, and I'm using Bitcoin as gold. And I'll head into real estate for depreciation and appreciation. I make way more money on businesses, but I do see the value in real estate for tax liabilities, that'd be right, depreciation for taxes, and then appreciation for the future, not really for the income, right? So that's just not that attractive to me. And when you can make a lot in business and information technology attention, I'm also future proofing my businesses. We're already thinking of 26, we have licensed insurance agents within our team on all 50 states. We're working to get we have a Series 6, Series 7 within our insurance organization, and then team members. And then we're going to continue to get people licensed. So we're heading towards innovative, really democratizing private financing. That's what we'd like to do. And so those are the things that I'm thinking about in the future as we continue to grow. So it's really important to me to help the general public understand financial literacy. That's why I'm doing this, because it's changed my life when I finally understood financial literacy, how money works. Then I became financially disciplined. Then I learned how to earn. Then I learned how to protect that earning. And then I learned how to compound it for generations to come, which is the Rockefeller Trust, which almost completely done with it. I'm excited. I'm signing the paperwork and got to get everything put up underneath there. So it's been a while to get the whole system set up. And we're signing all the documents coming up here very, very soon. I think next Tuesday, and then that'll be all locked in, ready to go. And so it's been a life-changing journey, and that's why I've been expressing this to you guys as well. So if you need any support, I have a licensed insurance agent in all 50 states to have a free conversation. Remember, there's thousands of scammers out there, guys. We do not invest people's money. Do not send anybody money pretending to be me, okay? It's a free consultation with a licensed insurance agent to talk about how you can protect your family, you can protect your wealth, and for legacies for generations to come. You can also download my free book. It's absolutely free, no hoops to jump through. You can download Merlin 30 days for free. And if you'd like to jump into our academy, you can. That's up to you. So we love you guys. We appreciate you. As we always say, warriors, rise, get your shit together. Let's go.